Hello. This is a different format of stream than I generally do, so bear with me. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. Again, I haven't really bounced for this kind of stream before, so yeah. Today, I'm just gonna be modeling some probably pillars today, but props for backgrounds for my comic. Yeah, I just have references for random pillars that I'm just gonna be kind of looking at on the side as I model. If I really get sick of pillars, maybe do some coral, but pillars are what I need right now, so that's what I'm gonna work on. But yeah, we'll just get started. I have not touched Blender in a while, and even when I did before, I learned to model in Maya. So I've been slowly learning how to do everything I knew how to do in Maya in Blender. So I apologize if I struggle. Yeah. Hello Argoth, hello Draco. But yeah. No, it's okay. The cube knew that it was a sacrificial cube. That cube always gets deleted because Blender opens with it. We can bring it back. Now there's a variety of different, detailing to, Greco-Roman pillars. Some of them are really simple, and some of them are really complex. We'll start simpler and work our way up, maybe. I worked as a 3D artist in video games for a while. Didn't do anything too crazy, but... I don't know how entertaining this is to watch, so we're just trying things out. Yep, just a chill stream. That's the intention. The nice thing about making just props and assets to be used in the backgrounds for my comics is I don't have to care about the topology at all. So it can be the ugliest, like end guns or spirals or anything, and I could not care. I don't have to UV anything. It's very freeing. More interesting because you know nothing about it? Well, hopefully. I'm kind of just messing around because I don't really know what I want to either. Hello, Wasabi. It's a nice pillar. I mean, it's the goal. Hopefully. Part of the problem switching from Maya to Blender is Blender offers a mode to keep my hotkeys for what I'm familiar with in Maya, but that also means whenever I want to look something up, be like, I'm sure Blender can do this, I just need to know how to do it. It gives me everything in Blender hotkeys, so then I can't. It's not helpful. So eventually, I just need to switch over and learn Blender's hotkeys, I think. But that seems really tedious, and I just haven't wanted to do that. Hello, Robin. I'm sure there's, number keys. We'll switch between these. I just don't know them yet. Am I naming my layers? No. You see this? Cube, cylinder, cylinder 1. And then later, when I have many objects in my scene, I'll be trying to find one thing in it, and it'll be a pain in the ass, but that's how I do it. Let's see. Do I want one of the pillars stripies? Or do I want it smooth? I can probably just do both. How do I want to do that is the question. Hello, Isaac. Arguing over layers? No, we don't like that. It's never usually arguing, it's just Kiwi getting mad at me over my layer names. Let's see, if I... how do I do this without doing it one pillar, one face at a time? Can I just... Will you do what I want? Not quite. What if I bevel? Ooh, okay. That is what I want. No worries, Isaac. That's what VODs are for. I blame time zones? Yeah, me too. I hate time zones. Oh, no, don't extrude that way. Ew. Why would you do that? No. Should go in. Oh, okay. Two in. Two. It's so sensitive. I must be modeling smaller than I intend to be. Hello, Insaniac. Hello, Kiwi. Are the layers gonna be named? No. I don't think I've ever once named a layer when modeling. Can we just a little subtle pull in? No. Oh. Kind of ugly. What if I... How terrible would it look if I softened faces? Good enough for now. Let's see here. I want to try making one of them funny circly ones. Let's try. You go over there. How do I want to do that? Wonder.
Your data is worth more than
Oh,
gold.
surprise ad.
And they sell it to the highest bidder. Are you protected? McAfee.
Am I protected? No. Never. Hello, Ribby. Now, in the reference image I'm looking at, they're like merged together on the bottom. I can do that. Join. Will that work? Is that together enough? Let's see. Yes! Ha 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 ha! That's exactly what I wanted. I am building a Greek pillar, you are correct. Let's build Zeus Temple. Yeah. For my comic, I kind of have two architectural styles, I guess, depending on where you're located. One of them is kind of much more Greco-Roman-y, and the other is kind of more Victorian steampunk era-esque. So for the sake of this stream, and for the sake of me getting acquainted back with Blender, sticking with the simpler of the two, and trying out some simple pillars. In future streams, I probably end up doing a lot of modeling, since that's something I'm pretty comfortable doing on stream, unlike drawing, which I get really nervous. But I'll do some drawing streams too, definitely. But eventually I'll probably do some houses and things for the more, I guess, Victorian-esque style. But yeah. Oh, hello, Neko. Well, thank you. None of it needs to be, like, exactly historical in any way, because my comic is in a fictional setting, so things like accuracy just don't matter to me. And even if it was, it probably still wouldn't, because I'm always been a style over accuracy kind of person, and I'm lazy. One more key. In my reference picture, these have a little spiral in them, but I think for my purposes I don't need to model that. I can just add that when I'm drawing over it. Exactly, I was like, I agree completely. I'm looking at one that has some, like, wait, I can show you. This one has some interesting, like, motifing in it. See if we could do something kind of like that. This is a good excuse to your own laziness. I mean, I say laziness, but at the same time, I'm 3D modeling all my backgrounds, so is it really laziness? Because it's definitely more work than is probably justified. But I want my backgrounds to look good, and I hate drawing backgrounds from scratch. Let's see. Let's make this taller. The great words of Mr. Incredible. Art is art. Okay, let's get a cube in here. And they're kind of triangle shaped, but curved. Let's see if I can remember how to soft select you. Yes, it is you. Actually, before that, let's. Yeah, I'm already. Have I read T-bait? No? I don't think so. What's it about? Hello, Trinum. Oh, the beginning after the end. I have not read it, no. Now, why do you do that? It should be symmetrical. Hello, Jason the Courier. Glad to have you here. Oh, what? Maybe do that. Try a different. Just. I want to narrow it more in the middle. Been learning to model in Blender? That's good. I definitely recommend learning in Blender. I started in Maya, and I wish all I had ever learned in was Blender. Blender is nice. It's not owned by Autodesk. It's free. There's really nothing bad to say about Blender. No, Blender's not evil. Maya is evil. 3ds Max is evil. Blender is fantastic. It's kind of the shape I'm going for in there. Now, flip you upside down for one. Lesser evil then? No, I have nothing bad to say about Blender ever. Small indie horror games are the best projects. I wish you good luck on that. I love indie horror games. Nope. There we go. I can never tell what axis I actually want. Go. Nope. Okay, and you're still connected. No. Okay, never mind then. Join. No. How do I unjoin you? A living tree monster. That sounds really fun. Okay, time to Google. Oh, in edit mode. In edit mode. Separate. Oop, I lose parts, yes. Ha ha ha. What is my story about? I need to get better at, like, single sentence synopsis, because that's something I'm really bad at. Hard to describe it. But basically, the world that my main character's from is dying, and for the most part they're kind of, the people there are in a state of like hopelessness, but there's a mysterious like tournament thing that no one really knows what happens once you enter, and everyone who's entered kind of has never returned. But when you live in a hopeless world, sometimes the unknown is where people find their hope. So our main characters end up entering it and seeing where that takes them. And that's a terrible synopsis, but it's the best that I could come up with right in this moment. I'm eyeballing this because I don't care. I look away, and now chat has me confused. Red Dead Redemption 2 is where your husband lives? Also, hello, Arthur. Getting more than I wanted to. Tournament arc? I guess by technicality, the whole story is a tournament arc? Though I don't know that it's necessarily the tournament arc that you were thinking of. It's kind of hideous. I kind of hate it. Record of record, but it actually has plot. I don't know. How do I make this less ugly? Make the base a little thicker. Ah, another ad! Not the ads! I'm making them for the background of my comic. I tend to model my backgrounds in 3D and draw over them. It's a tournament by definition of you have many entrants and they're all competing against each other. It's still ugly, but it's better. What if this is off-center instead? I can show an example of how I do my backgrounds. This is from an old iteration of the same comic, actually. You can see this is what I do. Hopefully my new ones will look nicer than this, but you know, that's the idea. But yeah. It's one of those, a lot of effort up front, but then makes my life easier in the long run. Especially since the like styling of my comic is gonna be pretty consistent throughout. So if I make a bunch of assets like this, then it just, everything gets faster the longer I'm at it. And I enjoy modeling more than I enjoy trying to draw backgrounds from scratch. I guess I'm just nervous since I'm kind of restarting this comic from square one, but I still like how the comic looked in its original draft, so I just want it to be at least equivalent to the amount that I enjoyed it when I first wrote it, and then I can actually finish it this time, because last time school and other things kind of ended up getting in the way. Which is why I left it where it was. But I had probably about half of it sketched and drafted. Even if I didn't end up getting finished panels for all of it. Depending on how much I change, I have a lot of like that kind of work done. We'll see. I'm still kind of deciding. Stuff like that. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to take my time with it. I want it to be a comic that, you know, I'm proud to put out there. Especially since it's just for the sake of writing it, there's no like monetary reason to put it out there. So it's just a passion project, I guess. I think this looks better. I think. Maybe. If it looks ugly, don't tell me. I didn't mean to duplicate them. I'm glad to inspire people to learn more 3D then. I'll take that. 3D modeling is one of those skills that I think is more useful than people give it credit for. There's a lot you can actually do with it. Thank you, Jason. I saw one pillar when I was looking through references before. Ah, here. Whoop. Looking. This one's got like ivy leaves around it, which very much fits what I'm going for with my comic. I want to see if I can do that. That's maybe pushing it, but let's try. For my minimal remembrance on how to 3D model. Let's... Not you. Go back to our basic pillar. I do this way. Oh no. You center. You're not. Whatever. You're not showing it all in my. Okay. Just make you taller. Select all the vertices. I also enjoy watching art streams, Isaac, so I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm just very self-conscious, so I get nervous easy showing, I guess, any part of my process or working on things. So I appreciate y'all being nice to me. Okay. Make another cube and try and make an ivy leaf. Yeah, that's a good, like, if I ever do switch over to Blender's shortcuts instead of Maya's, I'll probably need to do something like that so I can know what they all are. But it's just unlearning muscle memory is so hard. We're streaming on Discord. Streaming is weird. It definitely takes certain kind of people, and if you're not the certain kind of person, just a lot of practice. It's something that I'm still trying to get more comfortable with, but I enjoy doing it, so hopefully other people can find enjoyment from my stupid streams. Okay. Yeah, that's another great thing about Blender is there's incredible tutorials for Blender out there. I agree. Can I move? Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Still not what I wanted. No. I just want to move my... This is once again where I'm gonna run into trouble, because I'm sure there's a way to do it. Set origin. Actually, no, I don't want any of these. I want to move it manually. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but if I search it, I'll get the Blender hotkeys, And that won't be helpful to me in this moment. So I'm going to brute force. And I'm gonna hate it. But it's fine. That's how I am too, is I'll watch someone be doing something and it just makes me want to go and open Blender or Clip or something and work on my own project. But those are good things, right? Any inspiration you can take to work on your own projects. It's always important. I'm glad. Have fun working on your project. That's what's most important always. Well, that's not good, Isaac. Corrections from your editor? Oof. This is where I'm realizing I have my leaves facing the wrong direction. But I don't care enough to fix it. I can just flip the pillar upside down when I have placed them, and then they will be facing the right direction. Whoa, where did you go? Every once in a while I hit a hotkey on accident and I don't know what I did. Like, well, that did something. And then it's the game of trying to figure out how to undo whatever I randomly pushed. And once again, things like this pillar, the great thing about this just being for my comic and not for any sort of actual like game or film project is it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to give me the shapes that I need for when I'm drawing over it later. Is there a wrong direction? I mean, technically no, but in my reference image they're facing the other way and it makes more sense with gravity for them to fall down, not up. But I can fix that later. That's an easy fix once they've all been placed. Oh shush, Batman. He's not hungry, he's just yelling at the neighbors. As he do. He's pretty much always got food in his bowl. I just fill it up again when it's empty. But I can see it has food in it. I like the way the leaves are looking though. It's turning out pretty much exactly how I wanted it to. Am I really gonna do this one by one? Yes. Yes, I am. And the answer, like, I know there's probably a less time-consuming way than to place them one by one. I want to look later, because I know for some of my other assets I'm going to need a lot of cables and things. And I know in Maya I can extrude based on a NURBS curve. I'm sure there's something similar in Blender, but that very much falls into the I have to look it up how to do it in Blender and hope that my hotkeys haven't fucked me over. Have some patience. These are the kind of just tedious, turn my brain off things I enjoy doing. So which honestly, in 3D modeling, while there's lots of ways to like tips and tricks to speed things up, there's always gonna be some tedium to it. I just think back to all the times I've had to retopologize in UV objects, and I'm like, yep. I want to reach the point where I've spiraled completely. I can just layer it if I need to make it taller. We want seamless tiles, people. Seamless tiles. See you later, Isaac. Thanks for stopping by. I do get it. Does Cashew know you've stolen his catchphrase? Kinda looks ugly from this angle. He will tolerate it. Guess you don't have to know about it. You're right, it's not my business. Later. Yeah, I didn't tell him. It's not on me. Almost at the tile. And then we'll have to see if it worked. Or if it looks really stupid when I stack it. Okay. Because again, that's where it doesn't matter too much, since I'm going to be drawing over them. In which case, a little bit more exaggerated is better. But they're just meant to be part of the stone pillar. What? Selected them all. No. I want all but that one. There you. Oh. That won't work. There. That is good enough. That stacks. Perfect. Have one leafy pillar. And now the question. When I use it, I can flip it upside down. That's fine. But I think that is what we shall have accomplished for today. Not the most exciting thing in the world, I know. Just a bunch of pillars. But for my first stream for working on this kind of stuff, hopefully this was enjoyable. Next time, I don't know what I'm going to do next week, but we'll see. I'm going to keep doing this though, so maybe some drawing, maybe some modeling. We'll have to wait and find out. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!